Design is not limited to furniture or architecture or the 13 other Risd degree categories. Design can pertain to intangibles like operating systems or communication matrices and distribution systems. In other words, to the design of an experience, as you will now hear. In 1996, 2 years after opening Moss, I met Morrison Cousins, head of design at Tupperware, who was busy reinvigorating a successful, if somewhat dusty, American corporate icon. I was taken aback to learn that the company's huge financial profile was due to its unique proprietary distribution system. Tupperware is really the story of two people: Earl Tupper, a DuPont chemist who founded the company in 1945 when he invented a new system of food storage containers, and a woman named Brownie Wise, whose genius idea was to sell Tupperware product through special gatherings in people's suburban homes. This, even more than the product, transformed the company, and thus was born an entirely new and a very successful form of product distribution, the Tupperware Party. This folksy enterprise was 25 years ago generating $1.4 billion a year in sales in over 100 countries, and they estimated that a Tupperware party began every 2 seconds. 14 million parties a year. I thought to myself, so why have I never been invited to one of these parties? I rang up Morrison and I invited myself to the next Tupperware party in Manhattan. That's when he told me that there were no parties scheduled for Manhattan, ever. Basically, his company didn't want us. I immediately pitched the idea of Moss hosting a Tupperware party at the store. Since arguably the most distinguishing hallmark of Tupperware is the design of the distribution channel, I thought a Tupperware party at Moss could be a rare opportunity to put on display and have customers experience that intangible aspect of design, the manner in which things are sold. Morrison agreed to do it, and he even acted on my idea that the Moss customer might like a line of black Tupperware. To do the actual selling, the deal was they would send over a bus full of Tupperware ladies, or consultants as they're now called, of which there are more than 3 million worldwide. The bus arrived, and they all set up shop. Finally, at 6, the doors opened, and Toot Chic of New York pushed in, racing straight to the consultants' tables. It was as if all these people, including the editors from the major fashion, design, and architecture magazines, were crazed from a lifetime of denial of Tupperware accessibility. Of course, the party was made even more eventful by the plentiful serving of margaritas throughout. And for years after, I would find articles about the party in in-flight magazines. Turns out never in the history of Tupperware have there been such a high sales per person number. Two things remain very dear to my heart from that evening 20 years ago. The Moss Tupperware party was mentioned in Morrison's obituary in the New York Times, and I understand that black is now available in the Tupperware range.